Don't assume. Don't assume we're good. There's always a chance it's going to be a disaster.
We'll see how it goes.
D's nutsiac. I don't even know how
Yeah,
to react. I don't even know how to react to that that phrase at all. That's a lot to process. So yes, we're
that's a lot.
live. Hello,
Ooh.
everybody. I forgot to tweet this, but what else is new with my life? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so you weren't here for this yesterday, but as we were having yesterday's live podcast, we came across the realization, Ozzy, that there is a point one in a million chance that
Hmm.
we could get a demo, and I am not. I don't care how much egg I have in my face after this is done by putting this on the thumbnail. I am full on team demo. So, for the people who were sitting through 3 hours of podcast last night, like yourself, uh, do you think there's a chance of a demo, and what are you thinking?
Honestly, I can see because was the only demo they've really done in recent time just the Strikers one?
True, but then if we think about Sega, who owns them, they've done one for Yakuza 7, Judgment, Lost Judgment.
That is right.
So, like, they have a
Well, 'cause
precedent for doing it for their bigger titles.
that's the thing. Because I was gonna say, I can actually see that tracking with them partnering with Nintendo more. Nintendo has been really big, especially with JRPGs, like getting big demos out there for people to play. Mainly like Square, but still, I can see us getting a demo for that.
Like the reasons to not do it are so minuscule to
It,
me, because it's like, think about it, of like that demo like from E3 and TGS, like that's all we need. Just give us that little arena
yeah,
in the desert, let us run around and look at the Naruto run with the hair flooping around, and like we'll be screaming.
it is interesting to think about because this is like the most relevant demos have been since like the PS3. Because
I think
PS3
PS
demos were pretty prevalent.
I think it's been very uneven since PS3 and even PS4, because like there will be those demos every now and then where like you get really hyped about, but I feel like the amount of times I've really been like, okay, everyone, let's go gung ho on a demo. There's like a caveat where it's like the Resident Evil thing, where it's like, hey, there's a demo, but you got to play it on Saturday between 5 and 6.
Yeah, but I can't really think of any demos that come to mind for the PS4 era unless it was like early access first person
So
shooter.
literally, I don't know if anyone can tell by the thumbnail font, but oh, by the way, quick answer to Mark's question: when did Sega acquire Atlas? It was actually in 2013 when they went just completely bankrupt. Atlas did, and they needed someone to get
Yeah.
announced. So that's when they announced. They hilariously, after Sega bought them, they announced P5 because they're like, well, we spent all this money, might as well make it worth it. So
Sega really popped in at the perfect moment to profit.
the thing though about, if you go to my thumbnail and you look at where that demo font came from, that is from the Platinum demo, the third, actually no, the second but not final demo for Final Fantasy 15. If you remember, Final Fantasy 15 actually had its demo as part of the pre-order bonus in day one edition of Final Fantasy Type Zero, where you could play episode
Hmm.
Dusky. And I remember that was a huge deal because Final Fantasy 15 was this big deal. And what was even funny was that demo is nothing like the game in terms of what it ended up actually being. Of like, it was so early and stuff, like they changed so many things and they listened to a lot of feedback in a good way. Of like, I think Final Fantasy is a big demo that was really popular. But yeah, for the
Oh
PS4,
crap! There was Ground Zeroes. I forgot about that
that's not a
for
demo.
Metal
I
Gear.
That's not a demo. I paid $30 for that. That's not a demo.
It's a demo at heart when it really shouldn't be, but yeah,
That demo had platform exclusive features. That is definitely not a demo.
that is such a weird
That demo had an app.
title.
That's also not a demo. If it has its own app, we can't count it as a demo. But no, you
Yeah,
are correct. I think the prevalence of betas made demos a little like, I don't know, maybe like less sexy, but just because it was one of those things. If PS3 demos felt special, PS4 I feel like we forgot about demos.
yeah, and I feel like we're getting a good mix of like demos are a lot more prevalent on like the Switch where it's for like smaller titles, while
But even then,
the
like
bigger titles are getting
it
like
feels
betas.
very like uneven. Like I feel like a lot of the times I have to go to the Japanese eShop to get demos. It's very rare that they're always coming everywhere.
Yeah,
I wonder if
it's a
I
little
go. I
weird.
wonder if I go to the Atlas chat. What would happen if I jump into the chat and say, "I wonder if anyone will watch here." Parentheses in English. Winky face.
I'm just gonna write I'm gaming and see what happens.
Dude, I could be gaming. Oh, they do let you post links. Let's see if anyone
Oh,
goes. Also, can we just say I love how your immediately uses after mine. Can we just say how sad it is, like that this is a like Japanese only like advertised thing,
and it's
but
all English
it's
comments.
all
I've seen
English
one
comment.
that was
Literally, no
Japanese.
one in Japan is watching this or
Actually,
apparently
sorry, no.
commenting.
I thought I saw one Japanese comment, but it was actually someone with a Japanese name speaking English.
Fluent English, thank God. All right,
Uh,
let's do an old tweety tweet. Live reacting to my heart breaking big capital ifs if there is no SMT5 demo. Post and link, and then I can shut my phone up. But no, that is very funny that I cannot believe that they just let that in there. But yeah, we have 6 minutes left. Thank you everyone who is watching live. Any actual predictions we should do? We have 5 minutes left. What do we think that we could see here besides the hope of the demo? Because the main thing they advertise is that they will be answering primarily Q&As, of course, not from English speaking accounts.
yeah, and it's probably all in reality, just like Atlas employees who are trying to get them to find the exact right questions,
Did I
based on the ones we've seen before.
Did I ever tell you I actually found? No, I didn't find. Xeron actually messaged me with the person who did the first comment and was like, "Hey, what was it? The
Will there
first."
be DLC
Yeah,
like
will
Nocturne?
there be DLC like Nocturne? And I replied to them, and I think I even DM'd them. I was like, okay, please give me context. Did you mean this in a good way or not? And they never got back to me. Because like I legitimately cannot imagine that was in good faith. Of like someone was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
yeah, so like I at least hope because I feel like we're so close to launch. I'm like
Okay,
I don't.
that's the thing I don't get with this game. For all I know, they could reveal like 12 other major characters, and I wouldn't be shocked.
That is true. We've gotten a lot of character reveals here, but like honestly, my thing is this: of like, I think this is the last one. Because like, really,
Yeah,
why would you do another one this close to launch? Unless they just do another one
they
that's like, look at how good the reviews are. That's the only thing I can imagine.
You know what? I've been predicting it from the start. This might be DLC. We might be
Ooh,
seeing some DLC stuff here.
beautiful Yoshi. I would love to see this, but would also be a little sad. Imagine possible demon versions of your classmates, because you know that those are going to be in the game somewhere. But then at the same time,
Ooh,
I also don't want that
don't
spoiled.
spoil that. Yeah, don't show that.
But that would be
Don't.
very Atlas to be like, hey, we're gonna show you late game spoilers.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, while we're talking about that, I was curious what your thought is on Spoiler Gate that was happening like for 6 hours this morning. I stayed out of it just because I had other things to do.
Yeah.
But like, I
I
was
didn't
curious what you thought of
look
it.
at it. So I still haven't seen what it was. Presumably people were like uh supposedly it was like a like location or something that they said the name of. I have no context, but people were like freaking out about that, and I was like, here's my solution. I'm just not going to look at it.
So to give context without actually saying what it was, there was the streaming guidelines got released or media or
Yeah.
online showing, and they straight up named the location to not show any footage of after, and then immediately then said also don't show the credits and then don't show everything else that would come after it, which basically then just confirmed, okay, this location is pretty much either the final location or whatever. And I thought it was interesting how there were as many people online defending that as not a spoiler as it is, because like honestly for me it's like I'm very sensitive and I'm very like aware of spoilers in a way of like, hey, I think anything is a spoiler. So, like,
Yeah.
learning, like, the name of a location, like, imagine if, like, even, like, when reading a book, I don't want to know how many chapters there are. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
know that chapter 38's the end, and just because it's one of those things of, like, it just kind of sets your expectations in a way that it might not be good for.
It it would be like if they wrote like, yeah, don't like for P5 or something, which obviously it has that one luckily just has like the calendar of when not to go. But it'd be like if they said like, yeah, no spoilers until like once you get to the cruise ship or Memento's depths. It's like, okay, I guess that's where we're going.
I mean, if you.
Luckily, I haven't seen it. But yeah.
Yeah, so like I at least just thought it was weird of people like defending spoilers because like obviously in retrospect it's so easy like I forgot who said it on here but someone even in chat was like Rayan says the box art of SMT4 spoils the game. It's like no duh. It's like obviously good guy bad guy choices like stuff like that but like I think because I was reflecting on this yesterday of it's so crazy how close we are to launch and how little we actually know about the story because like until we knew about the whole kind of council of other demon nationalities we really just kind of thought we knew here's the bad guy. Like I'm so glad we know there's more than just the prime minister is the bad guy.
That's the thing. I am shocked that I have basically no clue how the construction of alignments is going to like I guess how they're going to interact with each other, even what any of them really are.
Oh,
like obviously we have
you
like
know what
we've been told what some of them are like
this has
alignment
taken 9 million years. I finally remembered to mute the YouTube because the premiere's about to start in like 60 seconds.
Oh no, yeah, okay. Luckily mine is low already.
Because every time it's
Everyone in chat's just talking about Simply Dad for some reason.
Was he
in Atlas chat?
Was he in the chat?
I don't think so. They just started saying his name for no reason.
There you go. All right. Well, either way, let me get this pulled up on the stream. Everyone, hold on to your buttholes. Also, because really, how much are people going to leak? Like 40 people saying this. So I do have it on good authority. There may be a special Game Informer article going up after this, as is tradition.
Yeah. We will see. Maybe they'll tell us the awesome prices of our 5 DLC packs that are going to add like one song from each game.
Jack Frost says it's sore for SMT5. You know what? I'll at least say that. That would be a hilarious thing of like the last news is they're finally like, all right, guys, you had us, like we had you waiting forever. There is a guest character, like after everything.
You know, legit, if we get a guest character, there is only one obvious pick that I want. If it's not going to be them, make it someone completely out of left field.
Someone just said new music or we riot. What is the reused music we've been hearing?
I don't know. Yeah, but in terms of guest characters, friggin' give me Doomslayer. Just that's the only like predictable. I know a lot of people want Bayo, but I don't know. They were in like DX2, I think, along with Sonic. I don't know. Give me Doomslayer. If not Doomslayer, give me someone completely nuts though.
Bayo 3 guest character.
I mean, I can see it happening. I'm just like I think having Doom Guy would be like it's not that it would be more nuts than having Bayo as like a playable party member or whatever, like a mini boss, something like that. I think it'd just be cool to get like Gun Soldier in there with his giant arsenal.
Everybody, make sure you turn on your closed captions. Well, I say that, but we're all watching. Everyone besides Ozzy's watching mine. I'm at 125. What are you at?
129, 128, 127, 126.
So then I will... Here, I'll pause at a minute, and then you count down and tell me when you're at a minute.
Yeah, I'll do my little countdown when we get there.
Because I figured better to get this now than later.
Yeah. All right. 109, 108, 107, 106, 105, 104, 103, 102, 101, 1 minute.
That was so smooth. I'm sure the stream is going to explode somehow.
You know, that's just our synergy.
You know what's funny? Like actually, because the chat brought up Simply Daft saying, and I just think of something. I was like, you know what's funny? I legitimately have not heard any opinion from him since
About
he
5.
mentioned, since the E3 when he mentioned the HUD. I wonder if it's just like one of those things of like
that is true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, he was just like criticizing the HUD for being Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and then I didn't hear anything else.
We scared him.
I do wonder. I hope he's excited for the game.
We did it, TMS gang. We scared him into into a 4-month stupor. All right, you had 10 seconds.
I hope he'll enjoy it. 9, 8, 7, 6. Woo.
Might as well crank this up, I guess.
Yeah.
Be good, please.
All right.
Give me the demo.
I want the
Give
nice,
me the D.
the nice Japanese lady. This really is just Nintendo Direct slide, and it's really funny.
It's Dr. Thunder Direct.
Yeah.
ニュース新5のお時間です。
It's time.
この番組では株式会社アトラスから2021
I swear, she
年
filmed all
11
these on the
月
same day.
11日に発売される
Yeah,
Nintendo
probably.
スイッチ用 RPG 新女神転生5についての情報を私松沢千秋がお伝えいたします。
From Danganronpa?
いよいよ発売日が迫ってまいりました。この番組も今回が
Okay,
最終
yeah,
回
this is the
となりま
last
す。
one.
ニュース新5最終回。今日のトピックスはこちらです。
I gotta say, little bit of
Got it! Called it!
little bit of a fail that the last one is on 4, not
では
5.
本日もお付き合いください。
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I called that from the
新女
get-go.
神転生5。
But will
本日のニュース新
okay,
5では
I'll be quiet. There's nothing I actually want in terms of DLC. That's why I'm
そ
nervous.
れではこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Give us something
Fuck
Shin
pleasant.
is
Megami Tensei
Discord
5
noising so I
ダ
can
ウンロ
shut
ード
them
コン
up.
テンツ情報。
Shut up, content creator chat!
Oh, what? Huh? Wait, whoa, wait, what?
He
Huh?
is here in Unreal
Excuse
Engine.
me?
邪教の世界を訪れた主人公
Oh, that's actually kind of cool, Minora.
力か死をもたらすとされるメノラーを
That's
手放され
wild.
ます。
Like, actually wild.
That is a really cool way to handle that, wait.
メノラーを手に
That
する
is-
主人公の前に
Oh my god, it's
Matador!
literally... We're literally just going through the
Hell,
Kalpa,
bro,
huh?
fuck yeah! Okay, this is cool DLC.
This is, yeah. I can vibe with this.
This is already better than Boy with the Glasses. Mother
This is better than the
Harlot, okay.
challenge battles from Royal.
魔人を倒すとそれらの魔
Just
人
wow to get all
Okay,
the
so it gives you
fiends.
the... That's
人知ら
really
を倒す
cool.
ことで人知らの美し
You've
い
essence.
got to be able to recruit him. There's no way the Demi Fiend's not recruitable.
死の力を
Also,
持って
shout out to Pixie.
抗うことが
Yeah, Pixie's just vibing
You
with
know it's got to be
That
Super
is-
Pixie.
freakiest Demi Fiends in a while.
Insane to see Demi Fiend in Unreal Engine 5. Like a new model.
Also, him using Gaia Rage, I think, confirms that all Fizz is the canon route.
まだまだご紹介いた
I'm
します。
actually just more surprised they made a new model for him. Ooh!
Oh, okay.
Look at this design.
東京タワー
And
の
this
そ
is
ばで
DLC.
女神アルテミス
Day
の
one
声を
DLC,
かけ
which
られ
I
た
also
主人
never like. But as is tradition,
Yeah.
as is tradition, Atlas must make all DLC done before the game is out.
クリアすると
Yeah, hopefully I'll have to pay for it.
Artemis. What a great
Okay.
design, though, for her.
I do like their design, yeah. I like the little bow,
Oh,
bow
they
on.
brought her back! Holy shit! Oh, she's
Oh.
so
出
stacked.
てるエジプ
Oh
トシ
my
ルの
god.
壮大
I
を
was
記念
just.
され
I don't think I've seen that design.
Yeah, she was from the 3DS games. Oh my god, her design translates so well.
主人公のもとに
That
She
is
does
an,
look very
that is an S tier demon. Oh
I-
my god.
クリアすることで
I'm not gonna lie, I am vibing with all this DLC so far. It seems like actually worthwhile content. That was titty.
Literally, Cleopatra just fucks, and that's her move. Her move is she fucks hard.
Yeah. Ooh,
博士
The
の
Doctor.
最初で最後の願い
that is really nice.
とある研究の
Mephisto.
中学メンバーであるベテルの研究員
Dude,
がクエ
is this
ティナ
Marvel DLC? Is this WandaVision?
We finally got it. They finally gave us Mephisto and Time Blitz.
I'm trying to think if we've ever had Mephisto. I actually don't
メフィス
know.
トが仲間になります
I don't know, but I like his design a lot.
Yeah, he
I
looks
didn't-
very good. The like
That is
court
really
gesture
nice.
design I really like.
ここからは新女神転生
Yeah,
会の
I'm-
攻略に役立つコンテンツ
Man,
で
they're
も
doing a much
hopefully.
better job of making me want to buy demons
高
than
価な遺
Persona
物を
5
ド
ever
ロップ
did.
する希少な悪魔
Yeah.
先見たまのダートでの出現数が大幅
Okay,
に増え
Okay.
this will be a hard skip. This will be a hard skip DLC. I'm good on this. These are just the
Alright.
make the game easier demons.
経験値が得られるアイテムをドロップする
Yeah, here you go. Here you go, guy who requested in the first presentation. Here's your make the money or make the EXP easier right here.
経験の舞
Yeah.
レベル上げに持ってく
I'm interested these are all coming day one. I wonder, I would have, because normally in an Atlas tradition they like to space them all out.
You know, this is an interesting one. Yeah, getting extra
They at least knew
stuff.
to start strong with Demi Fiend. It would have been sad if like we started with this. It would have set us on a bad tone.
It did gradually get less. I mean, I thought Mephisto was the coolest one out of those three, but in the segments, yeah, we're slowly lessening.
That's
but
how you know. There you go, safety DLC. I would love to know the difference between casual and safety. Also,
I find it
cannot
extremely funny going beneath casual.
I cannot get over the comic Sade still. It is so funny to me.
Yeah.
30 for all of them. Let me tell you guys, definitely don't need those last 3.
そして新女神転生5本
Digital
編のダウ
version,
ンロード
yeah.
版が
Hey, would you like to pay
Don't-
$130 for
What if-
this?
ダウンロードソフトプラス
What if they
ダウンロー
announce
ド
that the
コンテン
game
ツ
comes
バンドル
early
セッ
for
トが
digital
登場
deluxe?
No, Nintendo would not allow that, thankfully.
Yeah, that would be agonizing.
Nintendo says no. By the way, actually insane, that's all of the DLC. That is very restrained for them. No,
Honestly, I'm
no
fine.
costumes, no DLC music. I am shook.
Because I don't see. Do you
She
think
said
they
there's
would have
plenty of more
more?
excitement. I'm excited.
Yeah, do you think they would have more DLC after that, or no?
No, because that
No.
DLC bundle says the complete DLC bundles. That makes me think
Yeah.
that is all of it.
That's chill.
Who would
I'm fine
who would have
with
thought
that.
Lost Judgment gets more DLC than SMT5?
Yeah. Alright, time for questions, boys.
I'd like to read this
All
one out
right.
loud. Excuse me, miss. Why are you
Another-
so pretty? Well, thank you.
Wait. Okay.
Game okay, that's
Finally, a reasonable
that's a
question.
good question. That's a
Fine,
great
it took
question.
4 of these. What if she just chose not to answer it? Yeah, new
Will
playthrough
she
certain
show it
attributes
off,
carried
though?
over.
Can we see what New Game Plus looks like? How broken can we make the beginning of this
New-
game?
oh, what? Transfer Demon Compendium, but the difficulty. 2 new game pluses is
okay.
interesting.
I like options. That's good.
Transfer Protagonist. Oh, that is actually really cool. I actually think that's a sick feature. That is, like, either being able to start with just some of your compendium, or just, like, literally transfer your character over. That's really cool.
New trailer.
The
Sorry,
announcement of the
sorry,
trailer,
South
boys.
America Nintendo. We got the head up on you.
Alright, but what about Game Informer?
I wonder if Famitsu might have the review that week.
Oh, hi, Jack. That is a good Jack Frost plush.
Pretty bland keychain, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it doesn't even have, like, color to it. Yep, there's
So,
the $4,000.
I was talking about this bus with LaRue. I like the.
Sorry, that's 3 feet tall.
The older I get, I legitimately care less for merch. Like, I saw that and had no reaction. I went, cool.
That's the thing. I think it looks fine. I think it looks good.
This is goodbye? Wow, what a weirdly paced one this was.
Dude, I was completely right.
You were, man.
We got some characters. We got some characters.
Ooh, Game Informer. I hope Game Informer has English DLC screenshots. That'd be nice.
I accidentally broke my headphones.
I could tell.
Not
It sounded
actually.
like you ate them.
No, but yeah, we got our DLC and we got some new characters, which are technically major characters if you want to look at it that way. And yeah, but
I
the
will
question we
say
got was fine.
this was good for news. Probably the 3rd worst one they've done.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and pull up. Let me get this.
I'll still say I am pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, actually, chat, what did you guys think? Also, Exit brings up a great point. Amazed there was no Joker skin. That seemed like such a lock. That was like, that has to be.
I am shocked and pleased that they didn't show anything else of the actual story. Thank the Lord. I mean,
Yeah.
we're getting a new trailer, like, in a week.
Yeah, that one will have... I'll say this. I think we can peek the curtain back a little bit. Tell me what you would do. When you have the game, because it is hypothetically possible we have this game next week, Will you
Yeah.
look at any more trailers?
If I am playing the game and not done by the time any trailers drop, I don't think I will.
Because
Just because if I'm
feel like
at it, I want to go at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I feel like with so many with so many launch trailers, it is so hard to not spoil the game. Like, and then even in ways like you might not know. Like, I remember I didn't look at the launch trailer for Resident Evil 8, and then when I beat it, I was like, oh my god, the whole game is in here.
Which
Atlas
maybe
West
in
apparently
retrospect,
tweeted something. Let's see what they said.
Maybe in retrospect, that's how we'll feel with the trailers we've already seen for 5. But they've done a good enough job of making us feel utterly clueless about it.
Wow, look at them being sneaky sneaks. Shin Megami Tensei featuring Demi Fiend from the Shin Megami Tensei series. I will say, I'm gonna be a stickler. I actually do not find that tweet funny, just because I think I again think the Demi Fiend meme is funny when it is not coming from the corporation who did not make it. That is just me.
Yeah, I at least appreciate that whoever this.
Oh, here we go though. Here we go. I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna try and bring this up. Pre-orders for the digital deluxe edition begin soon.
Soon, they say.
Soon. Here, let me see if I can actually bring this.
Do you think that will align with the date?
Which date? Oh, well, hold on. Which one?
I guess early.
No. Okay, actually, no. I will say this. So I do know this for sure. We will get. Okay, we will. Because until I get code, I'm not going to believe I actually am going to get a review code. Anyone who gets this game for review is getting the digital deluxe edition. When Sega gives
I know that.
Yeah, when Sega gives out codes, they give out the expensive edition. So yeah, all reviewers will have all the DLC.
I am excited. And this is going to be a friggin' busy week.
I still don't think we're getting it this week. I think, like, if anything, the campaign goes up this week to apply, and then because remember, the thing isn't the campaign goes up on the 5th.
Yeah.
It's the codes are going out, like, on, like, 5 days and then. So, like, for me, that's, like, where I'm kind of at with it, but, yeah, again, that's, like, playing future game baseball, but I actually want to pull this up and see something, just because I wonder if chugga. Also, here I want you to tell me if you think this, because I didn't associate that at all, but I'm already seeing people in the comments saying this. Chat, also let me know what you think. Do you count Demi Fiend being in the game as a guest character? Because I do not. I don't count that as a guest character. I count guest characters when they're from other series.
I wouldn't say it's a guest character. I'm kinda.
Like I didn't like. Did you count P3 and P4 and P5R as guest characters? I didn't count those as guest characters.
I don't know. I
broke you.
Kinda. I'm thinking about it because.
Here you go. Here's the super cynical, but you cannot tell me I'm wrong answer about this. You want to know how I know they're not guest characters? Because you have to pay for them. That's not a guest character.
That is true. It's not a guest, it's a VIP.
Hey, do you want to come over to my house? Yeah, you got fucking $10? Well, damn, I don't know. Maybe now, not anymore. Maybe now I don't want to. Now here's the other question I wonder. Oh, because I gotta think about a lot of this here. Let me start looping. Let's get some loopy-loop figures. People are calling it crossover characters. I will agree with S1. I would definitely call that a crossover. That is not a guest. Dante is Dante's a weird middle ground there, but that's just because Dante's Dante. How do I want to do this? Apparently, I tried to load up Nintendo Wire somehow. I don't even know how that just happened. I pressed refresh.
Yep.
All right,
Ganon.
We are looping the video now. Let's go back to this. Actually,
let's get that nice little visual for you all.
I think if I just Alt-Tab, it should still say.
I don't think the website has been updated yet.
There we go. Okay, so no, the website is not. I'm
there it is.
It just got it? Perfect.
Yep, called it from day one. DLC tab.
So,
new Demi-Fiend art.
All right, let's talk about this as I'm getting it queued up. Let's go Mega10 5.jp. So, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go. Let's just look at it on the stream, and then I can do it because I wanna rank them with all of you guys. I want to actually kind of go through and see how we're gonna rank all of this and just go through the DLC. So, let's go.
Here, while you're doing that, I'm gonna look up if Mephisto has existed.
Has Mephisto been a person? Can you confirm or deny?
Look up Mephisto Shin Megami Tensei.
You were so happy that DLC was there. You were very, very pleased about that. Yeah. I will say I would have liked him to have a different pose. I know that's a dumb thing, but I think if you went to the effort of giving him a new model, giving him a different pose would have been cool.
All right, yeah. So he had this design in Apocalypse.
Okay. I just somehow
he
totally
was also
forgot he was in...
Yeah, it did seem like an Apocalypse design to me, or like a.
I see. As soon as I saw Cleopatra, that's all I needed. Like Cleopatra was the one that I'm like, oh my god, no way. Also,
this makes more sense. I do recognize it as, I guess, in P2 and prior, he was called Mephistopheles. So he's been around.
Gonna tweet out this new picture of Unreal. No, I'm not even gonna be cynical. I'll just put this out. Unreal Engine 4.
Demi-Fiend.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was like, should I be cynical? No. Let's just share in the love.
Yeah, I like how it looks as a render there. I think it looks clean. It could have looked a lot worse. Mm-hmm. Also, that screenshot they did grab for Demi-Fiend, the top one is friggin' raw. Of just him glowing red, bright yellow eyes.
I think that image actually looks better than when you're looking at a 3D model lit as is.
Yeah. This game is very nice looking, though. It still hasn't disappointed in that
No. For sure. Thank you, Twitter.com, for cropping. Also, Demi-Fiend, I really appreciate that. Yeah, let's go through the website as I was reminding myself how the heck I'm spelling Demi-Fiend. So I was going to spell it Demi-Find. So we have Demi-Fiend for $10. Oh, that first image is really good. They picked some good screenshots. It was a good one for it. Also, like, his DLC for $10, I actually am not insulted by. Like, I think...
Dude, that was the cost of friggin' Dante.
That is so true. If you compare this DLC to Dante, like, you are getting all of the fiends in Unreal Engine 4 as, like, summonable and fights. Like,
I think Dante's cool. I would rather play with Dante than Rido, even though Rido's awesome. But not for, like, a $10 difference. Meanwhile, yeah, this is every Fiend fight and a Demi-Fiend fight. And potentially he'll be able to join your party. We don't know.
100%. 100%. There's no way he's not.
I'll give it an 80%.
If he's not, that's actually a ripoff for $10. I'll just say that.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know how much to trust Atlas sometimes. I'll be hopeful. If he is playable, that's an awesome addition.
So
if he's not, it's still pretty cool.
So then we next have. Oh god, now you're gonna have me doubting myself. Was Artemis also in Apocalypse? Can you fact check me on that one then?
I would assume they've been a thing. Is it just me? Does that Artemis design look like it's older? Like not the design itself, but like the art looks like it's older than the actual SMT5 art. It looks like it was just straight out of the older ones.
Let me pull it up.
Oh yeah, Artemis had 1 billion tits. That was her design.
I was gonna say yeah, because I know the tits one and I know the Demi Kids one, but
is this new?
Yeah, this is new.
Wow, cool.
See, you call it old, it's new.
Yeah, wait, let me. Wow, yeah, Artemis has not been in a game for a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, mostly it was just kind of relegated to Persona and stuff.
Well, not even Artemis. The only Persona game she was in is Persona 2.
It still counts. It's still real to me.
Yeah, and then other than that, it's just been like Devil Children.
Let me go back.
That is weird. Artemis is a pretty. this is kind of the point I get at where I'm like, it is weird how little representation there often is for like Greek mythology in Megaten.
It's a scam.
It's strange, but I appreciate whenever it comes in.
So we've got Artemis, we've got Cleopatra, who again I just cannot get over her. Her special is just literally
So good.
Tits out, you die.
Mm-hmm.
Mephisto, a great one. I will say, like, there's absolutely no theming between them, which I find very funny. Like, we've got
they're just
we've got Greek, European, and Egyptian.
Yeah. You know, that's cool. We seem to have a really good range of people, which I mean that is actually fitting. Doesn't that line up partly with the
Oh no, yeah, it is lore appropriate. The council.
Does that mean that Demi Fiend is the Hindu rep?
No, they probably just gave up or forgot to put anybody else for that. I cannot get over this. I legitimately think that they were very reserved in terms of like DLC. I could have seen them go way scummier.
I am honestly fine with all this. Like, really, that final DLC, it's like it's whatever. But like, if you just want to cut down on grinding time, friggin' cool. Just whatever you want to do, I guess. Nothing too made. Like
I will say this. I think actually going back to the Demi Fiend thing, I think that the Demi Fiend like Fiends challenge basically because it is like a base glorified boss rush DLC. I think that's the best alternative we could have gotten without them kind of breaking the bank in terms of. I bet just from everything we've seen in that trailer that's probably just all the animations from Nocturne. Because like there's
for sure.
There's really no reason that they are going to go in and do anything new. Maybe there will be voice acting. I'm not expecting there to be, but at the very least, I think it's kind of a nice step up between like it's better than what anything P5 or any of the other 3DS games have done. But like for the longest time, the best SMT DLC there's ever been was the one in Apocalypse, where it had you playing as all the past protagonists, and I didn't see that making sense in this one to have like that again in 3D. So I think at the very least, like this is a good concession that doesn't feel like a ripoff.
That's the thing. This is the most for a very clearly cost-effective DLC decision.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of the best things they could have done if it was just like we are going to essentially port content from the remaster we just made. It's like, yeah, no, if we just made this, might as well just, grab Demi Fiend, grab all the actual Fiends, just thrust them in here, let them fight them.
Thrust them in there,
like,
you say?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Give me some more of your DLC thoughts, because I want to make 2 more dumb tweets to then feel like I'm being productive out of the way, and then I want to actually break down and rank these because I'm thinking about how I feel about them still.
Well, because I wonder how extensive the like I guess demon specific DLC is.
Oh, I bet you it is literally a quest. You get them.
That's the thing. That it seems like it is like almost $5 or so, like $4 or $5 for a single side quest. Which, yeah, why is Artemis more expensive than the other ones?
New. She's got that new tax.
She does have that new tax.
Also, actually,
she does have a very good design.
If you remember, Artemis's DLC is like you're doing challenges for her. So hers might be a little more. Hers might be a little bit of a deeper quest than just do the thing.
Gotcha. I don't know. I think the Artemis one sounds cool. I think Cleopatra and Mephisto are nice to have. I don't know if they're worth that much, but
I mean, so like let's break it down like this then. So if we're looking at the DLC, because it's not up on the eShop yet for America. So Demi Fiend will be $10. Cleo will be $5. Cleo and Mephisto would be $4. Artemis will be $5. So that is, let's see, 4. Let's see, that's 10 basically. So 20 for them, or like 25 for all of it, is probably what it's going to be. Unless they make a bundle discount where it's like for 20 you get all of it, I would say buy it all of cart if you don't want the grinding DLC. Because, like, that grinding DLC, look at that map. There's nothing new. It is literally just they put a filter on the world of it looks more red here, it looks more blue here, it looks more yellow here. So it's like they're keeping the tradition of Nocturne HD of having zero effort put into the new DLC maps.
They lived up to their word. Then we knew this was coming. I'll give it credit though. I think that DLC map looks infinitely better than the one from Nocturne.
That was a very low
that
bar.
One is
that's a really low
that one
bar,
is
dude.
Hideous. I was trying to when I was trying to get some extra footage for the Nocturne video, I actually hadn't gone myself to the DLC area, even though I knew what it looked like, and I accidentally teleported there instead of where I was trying to go, and I walked it and I'm like, it's so bad. Why did they do this?
So here, let me alt tab because we've got our footage going. So let's rank these puppers. Let's break this down. So let's do it from most likely to buy if we weren't getting it for free to least likely to buy. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so
I think the list is pretty simple.
I would say if you're going from the website of, like, Demi-Fiend, Cleopatra, what is it? Like, if we're going from Demi-Fiend, because it's tough.
Artemis.
I like that Artemis is new, but I still think I'm going to give it to Cleopatra because they showed Cleopatra in battle, and Cleopatra looked way more interesting, but that was just because I thought her attack was funny. So I would personally go this in terms of most to least recommended to download. I would say, and also we're leaving safety out of this because A, it's free, and also I just want to like throw this out there. I hate when they make free DLC at launch that, like, why not just like have that on the base game cart for like no reason? So yeah, I'll go at the top: Demi-Fiend, Cleo, Artemis, Mephisto, and then I'll just put the rest at garbage tier.
I would genuinely just go top down from the site.
So tell me what about Artemis gives you the heebie-jeebies in a good way.
I don't know. I really like the design. Seeing that, like you said, there might be more to her quest, like, I guess, cycle. That seems chill. We can see her potential special move in the screenshot there, where she's basically, like, I guess, prepping up for, like, a Restendon.
Basically. Also, literally, how fucking old are you? Are you not telling me you know what her design is from? I literally just watched it on stream. Do you not know what Artemis's design is ripping off?
Who, me?
Yes, you, the only one on chat. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna just tweet this out and tag you. I'm gonna tweet this out if you cannot think of it in time.
I mean, it's just Aegis, right?
No, it's literally like tied to one of the most famous like animes of all time.
Am I having a stupid moment?
You probably are.
Sailor?
No.
What am I blanking on here? Wait.
Don't look at chat. You can't cheat.
Oh, no. Now I'd be put on the spot.
I'm going to post this. I was going to tag you, but I'll do it in the following one just to be cheeky.
Alright.
Alright, let me do this just because I'm stupid. Artemis in SMT5 be like post image, add another tweet. Ozzy is a young baby. And then put the. Let me do this. Have the image for me. Come on, someone on Twitter has got to have done this image by now. Okay, there's enough of a tease, but you'll get it. So, yes, I've posted it now. I'm going to wait till you can look at it for your actual reaction, because I didn't name it, so hopefully you at least get it by my image.
Okay, so...
No idea.
I know this.
Come on, it's like one of the most famous anime animes of all time.
I've never seen a frame from freaking Saint Seiya.
I'm gonna look at chat. I hope people. Okay, chat at least knows that this is Saint Seiya. First one to say, I think, was Kabi. Literally, Artemis is just female Saint Seiya, which there hilariously is a female version of Saint Seiya. Like, her special, when she's doing the charge up, is not the Rasengan. It's literally...
I know it's not...
It's literally Seiya's, like... Ryu's... Like, oh god, whatever it is. It's like, Ryu Saiken. Oh my god. Oh, but yes, everyone, thank you for getting Saint Seiya. We had to publicly shame Ozzy, but
I have never seen anything from
Saint Seiya is so good, dude. It's so good.
I'll keep
So wait then. I have a weird thing. So just because I want to then get in your brain. So when you looked at her design, what did it look like to you? Because it just immediately looked to me like, oh, okay, yeah, this is like Greek armor from Knights of the Zodiac.
I mean, obviously, I got the Greek armor thing because it's Artemis.
But did it look inspired to you by anything for it? Because it was such a oh yeah, Yadoi. So I'm curious then what you saw. Rayan, you know what? Good point. He could have said, Ozzy, you could have said, hey, look, she was doing her Kamehameha. That would have been worse than Rasengan.
I was gonna say she was doing a little Shidori, but I didn't want to. I wanted to simplify it.
Do I gotta let you go? Oh, I thought someone was knocking for you.
Oh no, they were.
Well, I think this was a great. Man. I think this was a great stream. I was heartbroken that there's no demo, but I am very happy that the DLC is one and done. None of it is insultingly bad, and the ones that are bad, we already knew thanks to that one schmuck who asked about it 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, hip hip hooray! Good show.
Oh.
Good job.
$5 from Demicrow.
Oh man, the Demi man. So this means no demo, or is it going to be a Kingdom Hearts release? No, Atlas would never do a post-release demo. That's too generous.
Too much effort.
Yeah, I would say no way, Jose, but yeah, this was the chance. Considering they said, hey, the only other things coming out at this point are a trailer and a Famitsu magazine. It would be really weird. It would be absolutely zero hype at all. I mean, I say zero hype. We would all be pissing our pants for it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just can't see it coming. So everyone, if you're watching this not live, just feel free to put ha 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 into the comments when this live version is done. But yeah, before we get out of here, actually, though, chat, just because I'm trying to catch up to it, to give me a quick yay or nay summary if you're in the YouTube live chat. Yay if you liked it overall, nay if you are hating on it, and if you have a favorite DLC that's not Demi Fiend, what is it and why? If you do at Spencer in the chat, I can see it highlighted a little quicker. Let's see here. Raging Oga said, kind of technically speaking, if they are not from the game coming in, they are considered, as it is a series that it has, in my opinion. Okay, going back to our guest character thing for it. In terms of technicalities, I will definitely give it to you there for it. But let's see. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Wow. Zeron with the good news of the day. Also, everyone's saying yay. I thought it was to the response of the Monarch news. Monarch sold over 50,000 copies digitally in its first week. That is awesome. That's really great sales. In Japan. It released last week in Japan.
Oh, you're right. It is
That's really good. That's a strong release. For an October on multiple platforms, that's really, really good. Thank you for the
I'm excited for that.
Oh my gosh, dude. Please check out the demo. It's so good. So
get on that. The only thing about that game that bugs me is I think the presentation for the combat is draining.
It's fun because I think because you're actually moving everyone in combat, it feels like, as those type of games go, it feels the most it feels the most accessible
Like a
without.
tactics game.
Well, no, like not, and not even that. I mean, because there are a lot of games that are like that, but they're usually very slow. But the pace for it's very nice. There is literally a fast forward button for the combat speed, which is nice.
Okay. I think the game looks fantastic. It's just like that one aspect. I'm like, I hope I can get through that.
Oh, 100%. And I mean, like obviously, it's gonna have it's gonna have a little bit of a like because the demo was literally just the opening, so the demo is slow, but it already gives a lot. It gives a lot of good it gives a lot of good immediate feedback.
Yeah.
So let's take a look here. So we've got a lot of yays. Yeah. Oh, we got an eh. Green Flame 24. I'm going to get the DLC. I like Mephisto because I love the design. I wish there were more information. I mean, I get that for sure. Jag says, Raito DLC win. The answer is sadly never. Cleopatra DLC, of course, is the GOAT.
What do you mean, Raito? We already have Raito at home.
Yeah, we've got modern day, we've got Paul Blart Raito.
Oh, no.
Let's see, yay, but kind of hipster hate Demi Fiend being added because glad for Cleopatra. That is true. Like Jesse Jefferson brings up a good point. I think Demi Fiend is not a cool addition. I think how they use him is cool. I think if it was just him as a boss fight, I would have dunked on it. I would have been
It could have been a lot lazier, and I think presentation-wise, it looks really neat because this game just has really good presentation.
Oh my
in
god!
general.
If someone wanted to be like get like at least this is a guaranteed 200 Twitter likes. Here's a great idea: get a picture of Demi Fiend from SMT5. Put the like Persona 5 Royal menu, like when you're analyzing an enemy. Put that, and then just go. What would it be called? Persona 5 Royal would call Demi Fiend boy with tattoos.
Yeah.
Guaranteed at least 200 likes. Okay, now
Bully line boy.
Now let's at least be a little more realistic. So let's say we're blacklisted. After this, we're absolutely blacklisted because we're too down bad for Cleopatra, and you're clearly not a Saint Seiya fan. So we don't get the game as DLC, and we have to buy it all ourselves. Not a problem. What DLC are you buying day one? Not like what are you planning on getting eventually. Day one, would you buy any of this DLC?
I would probably just buy everything but the grind stuff just because, like, I at least want to have all of the content accessible from the get-go.
So I might have a more weird answer for this. I would actually say if you're not buying the digital deluxe version, which like obviously, hey, go get the physical one instead. I would actually say just don't buy this DLC till you beat the game. Because let's be real, all this DLC they were showing was all late game. You don't want DLC, like you don't want like a level like 70 Cleopatra as you're going into like level 10 bosses. And like the Demi Fiend thing very much seems like post game content.
Yeah. It seems like that'll actually be kind of on your point. It actually does seem that that makes a lot more sense because of, I guess, how they're handling New Game Plus. So it's not just like, all right, now I got to go through everything again exactly the same.
Dude, we haven't even talked about that. We totally haven't talked about New Game Plus. I think that was a great... By the way, I forgot who tweeted that. I'll go back and actually give them like a tweet shout out. Actually, thank you for picking that question. That's a good question of, hey, explain New Game Plus, and then on top of that actually be like, break it down, explain the new features. It's not just, hey, the game is easier now. There are like... customizable options and features. I think that was a really, really cool thing to announce. I think that announcement is instantly forgettable because they never showed anything off with it, though.
You know, I know you said you'd place this like third out of all the like news weeks we've gotten.
There's only 4.
Yeah. I think this just. I don't know if I'd place it higher than third, but it definitely had the least lows. Like, the lowest it ever got was just, like, here's some grinding DLC that they mentioned for, like, 10 seconds.
Yeah, but it's 3 different DLCs.
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't even, like, combine it into one.
Considering every single presentation before this all had offensively bad Twitter questions,
I'm like,
I'll
I
take what
want,
I can get.
because I know we have some like Asian listeners, and even some Japanese ones who like follow like our content and stuff for it. Please, like, is there like something in the Japanese community that just says, guys, I would hate it if another language asked questions. Like, it really grinds my gears to see these Ethiopian fans asking for a question.
Yeah. Man. Also, I might have to head out in a second.
No, we gotta wrap this up. I did 3 hours last night, and I actually have to work. By the way, this I will give them a actually shout out. They did change the thumbnail to Demi Fiend, and because remember there was no thumbnail for this one, and everyone was like, "Why is there no thumbnail? What's it mean? What's it mean?" Oh yeah, really weird. Yeah, there was no Game Informer update. I'm wondering if they because like let's be honest. Game Informer does not need to update at 11 o'clock at night, midnight if you're Florida man time. Like, there's no one looking out for this besides, like, the five of us who's going to stream it all to you. So, look for that probably in the morning. But, Ozzy, thanks so much for chit-chat. I thought this was a great time.
No problem.
So, I guess at least, though, before I actually leave you, A, tell everyone where they can find you. Your channel is linked below, but B... would you not rank this third? Where would you rank this in the 1, 2, 3, 4 ranking?
I guess to answer that first before I give my little sign off. I'm trying to remember what was revealed in each thing. Last one's was pretty good. I might give the second. I think I'd have to give myself a little run down memory lane, but I'm feeling second.
Okay.
Maybe third. It might still be third. Anywho, you can find me at YouTube at Oziak, as you can find in the description, or on Twitter at Revived Oziak. Ooh.
What is your next video? I don't even know what your next video is. Is it the famous PSP video?
Unfortunately not. It should be. I announced I was going to do this like a month ago, and then the Smash video kind of took over my mind for a bit there.
It's too hot.
Next video should be a more freeform, me just reacting to like... I'm actually excited to record it. It's just going to be reading people's really dumb or legitimate like Persona theories and headcanons.
I was ready for you to just say scat. I'm going to read scat on camera.
Oh no.
Scatman John, performed by Oziak.
Beep.
And now we get demonetized. Thank you. Alright, well, goodbye, everybody. We all have to leave now.